Folks, I just want to say that it's really gut-wrenching to see the despair in all of the creators that I love. I feel it, I understand it, and I don't quite know where to put my feelings about it. If we had stoning in the square, that's what would be happening right now. We've got people trolling the comment section, literally stomping on people's suffering already. And for me, it feels like we're right back in the pandemic with a colossal moron who could give a rat's ass if we live or die. Here we are, and I feel like a parent again, not knowing where to find the right information, not knowing who to trust, not knowing what's the best way to prepare my family, and not knowing if communication tools like this are going to go away. Knowing full well that the media is going to get completely eviscerated. I mean, let's be honest, retribution is going to go to them first. And already, the misinformation media machine has gotten so massive. It was like a toxic bloom of misinformation media. So I don't really see any paths around all of this. I believe in all of the people who are going to fight back, but I feel like the umbrella over them is so enormous, and there is no limit to how low these people will go. They're not upset when people die. They're not upset when people lose their livelihoods. They're not upset when women are violated. How in the world do we march forward under that knowledge? How did we get here, folks? My question at the heart of it is, how can so many people ignore the concept of right and wrong? It's one thing if you've had crappy leaders, crappy parents, crappy coaches and teachers and all of that stuff. But at some point, right and wrong has smacked you in the face. Somebody has delineated that for you. Somebody somewhere has done that. I don't believe that people can grow up without any concept whatsoever of right and wrong. And I don't care if the right-wing media has framed killing people as being right. I think at some point, some little voice should pop up inside of you and be like, hey, I wouldn't want that happening to me. Maybe that fits in the wrong bucket and not in the right one. So there is willful ignoring of human instincts to nurture and take care of each other. That's willful. That takes work. Our natural instincts are to love, not to hate. That's what I believe. And, you can argue with me all day long, and I'm not going to change my mind about that. But I think we also have deep grooves of what we've been taught when we're young. And that's presumably when we're taught right from wrong, right? Don't hit your sister. Don't kick your brother in the head. Don't steal that shit from the store. Don't cheat on your test. Folks, this is basic stuff. So every single person who has decided to toss that out the window had to do that consciously, had to push back on all those lessons that they learned when they were younger, in church or elsewhere. That is remarkably scary. We're not really dealing with humans anymore, are we? We're dealing with people who have hollowed out so much that they don't have normal feelings anymore. We're dealing with men who have been told to suppress their feelings so much that they wouldn't recognize feelings if they smacked them in the head. And we've got a crazy, crazy narcissistic sociopath. And I'm not even talking about Orangina. I'm talking about Doughboy Musk, who's making self-driving cars and robots and all kinds of things that if you were really dastardly, you could control from afar. So that's really scary, isn't it? Yeah. Well, all I can say is send some love to all the creators who are really hurting. I think they're trying to put out content that makes all of us feel a little bit better, and we are all falling short. And just know that there's a lot of people who love each other. There's a lot of people who know right from wrong. And that's not going to go away. No matter how hard you push me, I'm not going to forget right from wrong. So that's my pledge to all of you. Love ya.